Hello, it's Cat Carter here. So I've decided to change where my temporary base is because I want to start building my proper base entrance here, which is where it's going to be because all three sides are going to be hangars on those bits, and under here is going to be the ground entrance to it, and also where all the stuff's stored, or where the refineries are and the storage and everything else. I have dug out a little bit, and I got to go strip those drills down and put them somewhere else. But what I thought I'll do is I've done the skeleton of what it's going to look like. It's basically the same thing that's done over there, except on here I've got 3 small storage, a couple of refineries, an assembler, and then the oxygen and the survival, or H2O survival parts to it. So hopefully a little bit more storage. I've got a piston on this to basically drop it down to whatever height I need for my rover. So I will put this together probably after I do the next drilling. The other thing I'm going to do is I've decided I can't be bothered dealing with this ship, taking the ship out of there and putting it into there and swapping it around. With the merge blocks it's pretty glitchy and just painful. I did it at first because it saved me a fair few resources on 2 large engines, but I should have enough now that it doesn't really matter. So what I want to do, where are they from? What I'm going to do is I've designed, there's a projector on this one. Projector, no. Hold on. That's a projector, blueprint. I've just done it as basically separate vessels. I'm probably going to I'll do the miner first. I think. And I'll use the other one for the welding and grinding until I build the second one. So here I've got the projector set up. So this is similar to the other designs, except obviously it's not detachable. It's all in one. To make it a lot closer together, I can have it one block in right against the cockpit rather than one block out to enable the ship to get in and out. We've got a whole bunch of thrusters everywhere. I can get this up to about 110,000 kilograms pretty much while fully loaded. And it'll still fly, although it becomes a little bit cumbersome. This has got an antenna and a remote control, just in case I want to use it. We've got the landing gear up top with the connector as well. So basically the same design, but without having to worry about the connect and disconnects. So what I will do is we'll projector and we'll put only buildable, which is what I had on before, which was why I couldn't get it to show up properly. So that way we can we're going to build what we can see and nothing else. What I will do for the second is get more hydrogen, because I don't have much. Then we're going to go cut apart locked, and we will unlock that. Oh, you want to go back, don't you? Where are we? There's my other attachment. I don't really want to bang into it. Oh, that's not what I want. I want that. What do we are? The grinder is on the left. This is going to be a little bit tough not to grind away things I don't want to grind away. I actually want to basically do it from left to right and one at a time. Well, these two can... These two here can both go. It'll be a little bit easier with the new one because it will be slightly smaller and more compact, so you can get into smaller spaces a little bit more easily. So then if we go to this one, that shouldn't be grinding the one behind it. Hopefully. Go. What we want to do is... I actually want to grind this one on that side first, if I can. Now I can run them both. Now I'll get down really low. So I'm not going to get... let's get you. I'm not going to get that little piston head that I always get and end up dropping the whole lot down. So the last one here. We're up to 76,000 kilograms, so it's actually a lot of stuff. It's here. I'm going to... I have to get rid of a lot of this because I'm going to start drilling out in front of where I'm going to put the first part of the base. Do that first. Go here. 279. It might get a little bit sluggish. Stuff it gets. I have got room, haven't I? Just thinking. Oh wait, no. I've still got 3k in the grinder. That's fine. Though, is it going into it? 2802. That's still... Yeah, that's going up. So we should have just enough space. There we go. The ship weight went up. Might not update the ship weight all the time. Don't know whether it does it on a certain tick or what the rule is. We probably want this one as well. How much fuel have we got? Probably enough. What do I want? I want some more of this. We need probably to get off flying until we're actually ready to do something. We want... Where's my large conveyors? Conveyor junctions, please. Okay, some more of that. So what we want to basically do is the first 2 of these are done. Then I want to do 6 of these. So, I mean, technically we could just... Come here. Do that. Do that. Yep, like that. Like that. And, well, I guess pistons. The only thing is, I might have to drill a little bit. Now, are you doing that? Because... Yeah, I suspect I'll have to, Is that in far enough? That's the border there. Ah! Nope. I already brought it in. That's right. I already brought it in one. So what I want is to just go straight down. Like that. Just fill up again. I should really stop being lazy and get like canisters with hydrogen in it, but So what we want is... I'm actually curious... Where is it? It's here. So 1, 2... Do we need one there? I'm going to put one here just because I don't want to risk little tiny bits of rock not drilling out, and then I end up basically having something destroyed because it hits a tiny bit of rock that's been missed by the drill. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, maybe, no. Yeah, so we need to drill all of that out before we can do this. So what we want to do is I'm going to go back home. I'll put these back. Ooh, it does not like stopping now that it's... Oops. Yeah, that was a poor judgment on my part. So was that. Hold on. Are you inside or outside? Oh, it was only a little tiny hit. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. I think I will have to get better at this. You're not in the right way, are you? Is that better? That's better lined up. There we go. Lock that. Lock the legs. Yeah, I'll just get out and make sure I didn't damage anything really bad. So what I want to do is get... No, not that. Get all the batteries on recharge. And I'll switch off all the thrusters. That should select all the ship thrusters. Switch them off. Now where do we hit? No, it doesn't look like it did any damage to the ship. It looks like it did... Yeah, it just destroyed this. Now what are you doing? 5. Go put it back. There we go. It's back now. No harm done. Oh, you forgot to turn your lights off, didn't you? Alright, we'll leave it there. I'm going to switch to the drill. And what I'll do is... just drill out this bit here. And also look at... well, actually, possibly what I'll do is... I'll see if I've got enough resources to actually build this drill ship. What do I want? Projector. My projector. So it's a drill ship, yeah. So we'll see. Maybe I've got enough resources to actually build that. What I will need to do... We'll see. I'll leave this here. Try to build that. See if I've got enough resources. And if not, I can disconnect it and just connect this up and go mining. Alright. Get fuel. Alright, so that'll be what I'll do in the meantime. And then I'll come back once it's built. Or if I don't have enough resources, we'll see. Alright, I'll see you shortly. Alright, hello, I'm back. I've dug a little bit more out. I just grinded down the drills I had set up here. Ready for... I will set them up again, but in the meantime, I want to use this new drill rig that I've finished. So I've built it all. I added an ore detector because I forgot about the ore detector. I have to update the design. So it's got antenna, it's got a lot of small batteries, it's got a remote control dug into here, which you can't get to. I might change the... Oh, that's right, the thrusters are on because I haven't turned off the new ones. I will change the colour up probably at some point. I just want to make sure that it's going to work and it looks pretty. And then I'll figure out what colour I'm going to make it. I did a projector plan or a blueprint plan with the dimensions of the hanger on it. Oh, I'm about to fall down a very deep hole. There you go there. So this has got a 14 by 14 sort of diameter. Just so when I dig up the, or start digging things up with this, I know how far to go. So I can use this projection as a guide as to how big the hanger's going to be. Where the door's going to be? There. How big the hanger's going to be, so I don't go over the lines or dig out anything that I don't want to. So what I'll do is I'm going to quickly jump in the hanger. Jump in this. And once I've set up all the groups, I'll come back. Okay, set up my hotbar, or hot bars. So what we'll do is thrusters on, batteries on. We don't really need the camera and the antenna on right now. And anything else we want. Water detector doesn't need to be on. Okay, so theoretically, you should be on, and dampeners are on. So we should be able to break that. There we go. And you are good to go. See how this handles. That looks good. Alright, so... oh, that's not good. Hold on. This is... what thrusters aren't on? Are all thrusters on, or are all thrusters off? It's got a lot of thrusters on the front to slow it down. Now, possibly not all the thrusters are on. Let's test that out. We got decent speed up. You know, it can slow down. Speed up, we can go... the sideways movement, as per usual, isn't huge, but... yeah. And I don't think we've got... yeah, we don't have downward thrusters, because I was saving space, and I wanted more thrusters for the back and the sides and the up. We're in gravity, so we can go down just by not doing the thrusters. What that does mean though is I have to be careful about tilting. I won't have any thrusters going upwards basically. Where are you? Alright. So that's the lights on. Do those lights even do anything? It might not do anything because it's daytime. Oh, there we go. Actually set a little bit higher. They could do with being... I don't. Just need to get some more fuel. Go on. Can we set them? Oh, that's why they're set high. I don't know. There's an easy solution for that. No, we'll see how bad it is. So what we want to do is easier if we do this. We're going to try to drill down the side of this. So that work? Yeah. But what we'll do is turn that on. Now we're already pretty heavy as is. So we'll see how we go. So what I want to do is... how low do we want to go? Oop. Hold on. Did that hit the back? I haven't got that much room. What we need to do is... I just want to have a look roughly how low I want to go to be able to drill everything. So I would reckon about this height. There. So the idea is we probably want to go sort of keep our back tail up a little bit, so we're less likely to scrape the bottom with the rest of the ship. We got so I'm not 100% sure what sort of weight we're going to be able to carry before things get a little bit... God, I can't even see. Before things get a little bit sluggish. Or dangerously sluggish. I'm going to clear out. So we want to dig this way. This will just give us the ability to get all the drills down with 2 pistons, so we can just go down to the same level. And we're already at 85. 90. So what's filled up? So that's full. That ejector. Oh, I forgot the ejectors. Oh, that's annoying. I forgot to turn the things off, because I don't want the sorters to be on unless I want to eject the stone out, because I put stone on the whitelist. How much space have we got? Technically we got the sorters, but they don't count. So full, and yeah. So we're at 101. We can store... So that drill's got most of it in. Yeah, we can only do it a little bit more without having to go back and empty it out. But that's not such a big deal, because we've got 2 ships now. I don't have to go play switch. Yeah, so I think... where are the drills? Yeah, there we go. So I'm probably going to keep it at about 110. 110 next time, I think. I'll go unload it. So we should be able to go here. Level up. Yeah, let's have a look where we are. That light doesn't need to be on. Oh, too far. Now the one thing I didn't... Yeah, so on these ones I've got the... Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. They're back. So how much fuel have I got? 42 minutes. What I probably want to do is... These need to be... I'll tell you what. That was this type, wasn't it? Yep, and that, and then we're going to do a half block. Yeah, let's see how that sticks on. Hopefully, okay. Yeah, so we'll go... I was lined up before. Right, so you go up there, and you're ready to lock. I might actually complete those blocks as well. So we can lock to that. Take off Z so the thrusters stop trying to counteract that. Alright, I thought this landing gear was on auto lock. Because the gear locked when I locked the connector. Actually no, that's showing not locked. Alright, tell you what, I'm going to complete... We're going to plate? No. Did I have enough plates sitting waiting? No. Alright, fine. What do I want? I don't know. Might have mucked that up. Alright. Go. What do we got? Yeah, so that should. Hold on. Is it producing? Not you. Not you. Ah. Where's my get? Ah, let's try that again. Should only be doing metal. Metal plates. That's what I want. Yeah, so just for the second, I just want to put this, I want to basically complete them to try to get, there we go, a better lock with the landing gear. So if I now go, where's that landing gear? Locked. You actually locked? Yeah, I don't know if yellow, I thought yellow wasn't locked. Status, locked, locked. There we go. Alright, so it's not working. Yeah, so if we get rid of, what do we got? Landing gear. Is that the right landing gear option? Ah, that's why it's doing it. Oh, because I'm an idiot. Landing gear miner. Mark 1. Alright, so if I now go... And that other ship's probably going to have mucked up landing gear as well. So we go groups. And I want landing gear miner Mark 1 and switch lock. So now, there we go. And on the flip side, this one, which is just a mess. And if I go, there we go. Ah, those groups are right. One thing I didn't do, I think, is I didn't name all the groups relative to this ship, so I will have to fix that up later. But in the meantime, take the helmet off. We'll just see. So we've got all the refinery stuff pulling through. Now, has it pulled out everything in there, or is there still more? No, still more. The one thing it won't be able to get is the ejectors. So just for the second, what I want to do is switch those off. And what I won't be able to do is pull out. So, come here. Where's the ejectors? Can I pull? No. I have to do it from the main thing, I think. I don't want bah. Not what I wanted. I wanted to be able to spell. Sorta. Ah, the sorters haven't got anything either. Give me some more hydrogen and we'll just dump that in there. Alright, so what I might do is... How much do we do? There we go. Look at nice little scraping on that. I'll probably do a little bit more of the mining with the ship. Just to basically mine out all this bit so I can just then concentrate on the drills and at the same time start looking at fixing up this bit after I transfer everything over to this side. Which I'll probably work on doing now. So in effect what I'm going to do is, what are you? Your two refineries. So I want the refinery, assembler, cargo container. And the rest of it I'm not too, actually. And the survival kit, so I've got somewhere to respawn. So what we'll do is do that. So I'll let that construct. I'll keep No, it's got the components in it. I'll keep mining dirt. Not dirt. Keep mining stone as I go, which hopefully will keep me with enough resources. I don't have to go mine elsewhere for it. And we will continue to dig out here. I might actually put up the next set of drills and drill down a bit. Just to give the... maybe give the miner a bit of room. Anyway, thanks for watching, and next episode I'll probably finish building off that bit over there for the base, and then we can deconstruct that base and start the entrance. So basically this area in front of me is going to be sort of the admin entrance. So the first entrance that you come in, there'll be an observation deck, I think, or like basically windows to observe ships coming in and out. I'll probably put... I was thinking of putting an area off to the side with a tower sort of thing, so that you can go off up into a raised bit to have a look around. But I'll sort of figure that out as I go. Thanks for watching.